There we go. Alright. So, hopefully everything works properly. Alright, so, this is my personal review of the game League of Angels 2. Now, I've been playing on this server since Friday last week when it was first launched. It was one of the first recommended to me, which was good because it was an Eastern Standard Time server. So far, my thoughts on the game is, I mean, it's extremely addicting. Like, I'll go to bed early, I'll wake up at 4:30 in the morning, 30 minutes before reset, get everything done for the day, and I can go to work, go to school, whatever it takes. And then I'll get home, do world or the server PvP or cross server PvP, and then move on to world bosses, guild bosses, all that. So currently, where I'm at after playing for almost a week, so I think I have a pretty good chunk of what to expect in this game. I am currently rank 1 on my server for battle rating. Currently the highest level. I'm first in the arena. My guild that I started day 1 is first, and leading in progression and story. But the story doesn't matter because you use it to upgrade your heroes. Now with these, this is your starter hero. Weird. Okay, sorry, there's a little bit of an error. So with this, you start off with your main character. I mean, you set up your name and everything. You don't start off, this is what is called an augment level. You collect these gems throughout the campaign. And the campaign gets progressively harder. Like with this one, I have to be level 52 to use. This one's 54, 52, 51. But when I upgrade it again, I get this benefit right here. Talent Unlock Guardian 8 increases my damage reduction plus 9%. And you see, starting off with Augment 1, you learn a new skill. And then going up and up and up and up and up and up until you get to Augment 15, which I'm not at yet. Alright, so with what I have here, I have all my heroes. I have a specific build that I run that is, from what I am understanding, is extremely effective. And like I said, with the server, they picked the top 64 on the server to go into what is called Domination, which is what this title is from. So if you go over here to the single player, Domination, you have what is groups. So you have 16 people in each group, and you have your winner from each group. Now, the winners, the final 4, go up against each other, being that it's 1v1, and then you have the winner, which is a 1v1. And then you can collect your reward after the domination is finished. And I mean, these are the things you want to strive for on these servers, so you can progress. Sorry. Okay, stop. This thing makes no sense. Okay, whatever. Alright, so carrying on. After you, that's just one of it, Domination. How they work is you see your server starts off. If you play a recommended server, that's usually one that just got started. So, what that means is everyone starts off on the same level. Now, the thing with this game is you want to build your power as high as you can, like with like with mine, I mean, you have this gear. You outfit your heroes with appropriate gear that achieve affinities. Now with affinities, with your squad, you get certain bonuses. Like with this, I get plus 12% attack, plus 18% HP, plus 12% attack. And those stack. So that's what gets you your damage, your healing, your everything. Like your healer, her name's Aisha. She has 28,811 attack. Her main heal is Heaven's Mercy, which does attack times 98% plus 800 HP to the entire squad, which means everyone in the group. That's her ultimate. Her ultimate unlocks, I believe, it's right after you augment her the first time. Now with these, since these are legendary heroes, you get a third ability, which is usually a passive skill. And these are earned once you get to augment plus 4. Now with these legendaries for augment plus 4, just like right now, to get her to plus 7, I need to get 2 more of her. Through a system, you can either summon them, or you can collect shards. Now with shards, I go to hero shards. Like with her, I have 38 out of 80 shards for her, and then 5 out of 80, 52 out of 80, so on and so forth. So I can go over here. This is the hero summoner. I can either use, like, see, look, I have a summoning ticket. Bam, I just got her, which is one of the ones I needed. Surprised I was that lucky to get that one in the first place. Alright, I am not complaining. Heck yeah. Alright. Alright, sorry. Alright, so now, say if I wanted to upgrade her, I'd need 1 more of her, plus I'd need to get these gems. These gems are from the campaign like we discussed before. Same thing with him. Same thing with her. I just need 1 more token of her, 1 more token of her. Alright. So, that's your basic rundown starting out with the game. This is one of those games where you can pay for currency that will help you. Like you go into the mall here, you can pay for anything, your daily deals, anything like that. You also have events. You can get your VIP up. Other ones that you can do in the game, like with this. 5 heroes augment plus 6, meaning all the heroes I have in my team are augmented plus 6, and then plus 5, 1 plus 7. And then you have your refreshes in the hero shop, which was over here again. Whoops, wrong one. This game has a very easy to use interface, meaning I can click over here, I can go to the hero summoner, I can go back to the hero shop, I can go to the single player person as well. So, alright, so I can run over everything you want to do day one. Day one, you start off. The game's gonna walk you through is you're gonna go over to one of these bad boys, this portal, as you will. And what it's gonna start you off with is you're gonna start off in these dungeons here. This is your first chapter of your story. Now with this, before you can really do your own thing and be able to upgrade your stuff and start your journey in this game, is you have to beat this. And along the way, you get these rewards like 20 diamonds, rank 1, water prism, XP scrolls, yada yada. As well, with the cool system with this is that when you get a certain amount of stars, you get gold, diamonds, and usually XP scrolls and prey tokens. Those are nice too. See, chapter 2, as well as there are elite versions of these dungeons, which are immensely harder than normals. I suggest, like with this is chapter 1. Well, chapter 1 you can get an iron sword and a champion or a hero token, which is nice, or a hero shard. See how it says 5 out of 40? I can do this and get more if I needed them. And with these, when you clear these, you get usually an item piece as well as diamonds and another currency with every single one. See, like with this blue quality, I mean, they don't pop up because the tooltips are kind of messed up, but you can read it if you pull it up in your inventory. Once you get one of those, Hero Belt Shard, Hero Helm Shard, Hero Mail Shard, Hero Sword Shard. These take 20. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You want to clear that as much as possible, get all your items. Okay, now what I'm going to suggest is when you want to start your squad, these bad boys, whatever you feel like going for, here, I'm going to pull something up right here. I'm currently working on a very complex and detailed guide for Tempest builds, which the build I'm working with right now is this one, which gives me 14 affinities out of the 16 you're able to have with 4 main heroes on the board. Now, this is only reading up to level 50, because once you get to level 50, go to your squad, go to your allies, you have 5 allies. Once you get to 65, you can get the 6th, which can usually either guarantee you the 15th or the 16th affinity. Like I said before, these affinities will max out your damage and health and all your stats with these guys. So, to recap, start off the game, it'll throw you into an intro, your chapter 1 quest line. You finish that completely, all 8 story missions. Oh, sorry, 7 story missions. There's 3 stars on each story. And then it'll throw you into... It'll throw all these vendors at you. What you're going to have at level 1 is you're going to have Arena, I believe Hero Trials, and the Abyss doesn't open up until later. But in the Abyss, what you can do is you work on these floors. Like with these people on my server, they have stars. So you can go up to one of these guys and fight them. They give you the battle rating that you might want to have before you challenge this. Being that I'm only at 2.4 million, this guy's at 3.4 million. I don't want to challenge him, seeing as I got my stars I wanted for the day. And I'm still number 1, so once this refreshes, I get 1,000 hell coins and 10 refine stones. And that is significant because you can come in here, you can directly buy those shards. You can buy stones or gold. I'd suggest starting out, since you only have green gear on all your heroes, get shards. And then work your way up. This is at, I believe, 115 stars. And then these are at 180 stars for the legendary gear. And then you have, once you get to a certain level, you can buy a sword, you can buy gold, buy a belt. I suggest doing these as soon as possible because it's a limited offer. You can only do it once. The other ones are daily resets. Now, the other thing is, you also have, if you start on a brand new server, they start off with these 7-day server launch events. What these are, you can log in, collect this, you get 50 diamonds, 60 stamina. Plus, if you clear your dungeons, like I said, you level up 20, level 25, level 30, level 35, level 40. And look, level 40, they automatically give you a legendary hero chest, so I suggest doing that. And do your elite dungeons, you get 60 stamina, a legendary or a ritual token, and a whole bunch of purple XP scrolls. Same thing with this. Summon 1 legendary, you get another token. Summon 2 legendaries, get another token. All squad members accomplish augment 1 plus 1 token. Augment 1 is the easiest thing, because by the time you start augmenting your heroes, then you're pretty much golden. You should, like I said, I would suggest going in, you hit your hero tab, go to your recruit lineup, a recommended lineup, and then pick either Tempest, Celestial, or Midas. Now, to break it down, Tempest is more single target world boss damage. Celestial is a mix of PvP and PvE, because you have your main healer, she buffs everyone, as well as you have her who buffs everyone with a shield. Quaker's your high crit damage, as well as Huxley's your tank. Same thing with this lineup, except you replace Quaker with Thera. Thera is, I believe, more of a healer, but like you can even really like balanced attack and defense. Alright, and the Midas is more PvP based, because this is your back, like with Aphrodite, she attacks the back line more often with her ultimate and all that. Alright, so if you want to get a little bit more in depth, you can join my server, which is 355 on the US, I believe. It's Eastern Standard Time, so that's roughly around where it is. Like I said, I have a guild. Everyone's welcome to join. We're currently, since the server's only been open for about 5 days, I ask everyone to donate as much as possible. With guilds, how they work is you go here, you have a guild dungeon. Now, if you have enough people to clear this guild dungeon, you can go to a treasury and claim a prize. Like someone claimed 2 legendary hero chests, and someone claimed 800 diamonds. 800 diamonds is usually... it takes a little while to get if you don't spend money. But this game is completely free to play. You don't have to pay unless you want to get yourself ahead. That's no problem. And like with your guilds, you get this brave seals from donating. You can get shards. Now these, they usually put one of every main build. Like with right now, if I had brave seals, I would buy out these shards. But I don't have brave seals, so I can't do that. As well as your guild levels up. This is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. This is a good deal because, I mean, you're not really spending much money to get these, to get 400 diamonds. Same thing with your refined stones and your epic relic essences. And those will come into play later on once you hit around level 30, 35. And that's pretty much the basics of the game, as well as your mount. You start off with, I believe it's this one. And you want to level up your mount as you get these orbs, these mastery stones, and upgrade your mount so it gives you a skill. Now with this skill, it says when the battle starts, your entire squad attack is increased by 10% last 2 turns. That could be the turning point of any fight ever. So that's what you really want to focus on, and make sure you try and progress. When I started, I mean, like I said, everyone started at baseline. What you want to do is you want to come into the arena, and you want to work your way up. Said with number 1, or first place gets 5,000 arena prestige, 200 diamonds, and 100,000 gold. And this ranges all the way to the bottom of the server. You still get something, but I would suggest going for number 1 because you also, in the shop, you can buy more shards for the heroes that you're trying to get, as well as specials. You can buy these. These are worth it. This would usually be about 500 diamonds. You get 400 diamonds pretty much for free, another 400 for free, and then this is what you want to go for because that's usually meshes with all your supports. So like I said, I would suggest anyone to go into arena because every time you ascend a certain amount of ranks, you get quite a few diamonds. So for free to play players, that is a lot for them, because with diamonds you can go into a world boss. If you use a certain amount of attempts, you can buy, or you can speed up your respawn to do more damage. And with world bosses, when you're in the world boss, like on here, you go to claim. See, this is gold ingots sell for 1 million gold, and you get 2 for first place. Second place gets 100 or 1.5 mil. Third place does as well, and the rest it goes down and down. The other thing you want to look out for as well is if you join a guild, you have guild bosses every other day that give you these rewards by the amount of damage you do. If you do, like, what for me it would be 13.2 million damage, I'd get all of these rewards, ranging all of these. That's a lot for just attacking and waiting 40 seconds to respawn. Okay, that's pretty much the basics. I'll try and post a video tomorrow doing the daily missions. Hopefully, my goal is we have this rookie tournament. What I'm shooting for is this 2.4 million battle rating. So you get all, I'm pretty sure you get all of these and all of these. And I'm so close. Alright. This is Phantasme signing off.